Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another match in Heroes of the Storm. This time we're taking a look at the protos, Fenix. Fenix is a lot of fun, and he is one of the many ranged assassins who is a part of the Nexus. And the cool thing about Fenix is his capability to alternate in between the means in which he attacks the enemy heroes or the minions themselves. So in order to understand Fenix, you need to know what abilities does he possess. So first of all, there is the Plasma Cutter. This is a ringed shaped circle in which Fenix fires this Plasma Cutter laser beam, which keeps damaging anything. Then we have the weapon mods, and this is where the true fun begins, as he has the capability to alternate in between the specific laser or between this sort of plasma ball which does splash damage and is highly usable at clearing out minion lanes. After that, Fenix is given a small teleportation capability which allows him to either close in the distance or escape his pursuers. However, it's usually important to keep in mind that the warp can be interrupted, and if this happens, well, then you are screwed. Then there is the shield capacitor. This is the trait. So Fenix has a permanent shield which is regenerating, and once this shield is burned through because of the damage dealt to him, he will take damage to his HP pool. After that, Fenix has the choice to choose between two heroic abilities. One is Purification Salvo, where you scan this wide cone, and any enemy hero which is caught in this scan is going to be bombarded by the plasma bolts. After that is the Planet Cracker. Usually people tend to go with the Planet Cracker for Fenix because this is a global talent which is capable of either sniping heroes with low HP or is able to interrupt, let's say, channeling of certain objectives. So if you have certain maps where you need to, let's say, grab the curse mark or the Seed of Terror or try to put in the gems in the Spider Queen tomb, this can be used in order to interrupt this. So Fenix has really cool heroic abilities. Now, when it comes to Fenix himself, I tend to do one specific build, but lately I have been experimenting with this alternative mode or build, and I will show you both of these in the intro. And we will be going over one of these builds in the match, so that you can theoretically check them out by yourself. By the way, I will be leaving a link to both of these, is what I'm trying to say, in the video's description, which you can find on the Heroes of Fire. And of course, you can try to look yourself for additional builds or try to experiment. So first build will be focusing on the trait of the Plasma Cutter, and so we are gonna go with the advanced targeting. So hitting enemy heroes with the Plasma Cutter permanently increases Fenix's basic attack damage by 0.5 up to 60. Reward: after hitting 30 heroes, Plasma Cutter circles adds additional time. The funniest thing is, I don't actually think I was ever able to fulfill completely this quest, because trying to make sure that you get the enemy heroes when they're squirming around the map and trying to battle each other in that specific ring, it can be kind of tricky. After that, we're gonna go with the Inhibiting Energy. So every 10 seconds, Fenix's next basic attack with Phase Bomb activates slows to all enemies hit by 60%, decaying its strength over 1.5 seconds. After that, once again, we're gonna go with the Plasma Cutter. So combat advantage, Plasma Cutter deals 35% more damage to slowed target. So that means with the Inhibiting Energy, this is a great combination. After that, we're gonna go with the Plasma Cracker, followed by Auxiliary Shield. The strangest thing is actually that many builds do tend to rely on the Auxiliary Shield itself, so that's kind of funny. But anyhow, the shield permanently reduces Fenix's maximum health by 30%, but increases the shield capacitor shield by 40%, and basic attack regenerates shields equal to 10% of the damage dealt. After that, we are gonna go with the Photonic Weaponry. So Phoenix deals 20% more damage while he has a shield from the shield capacitor. And then we're gonna go with the secondary fire. Hitting an enemy hero with the plasma cutter fires a purification salvo missile at them after 0.5 seconds, dealing 79 damage, deals 50% increased damage to slow targets. Now, in case you really don't want to be screwing around with the plasma cutter because it's kind of annoying to keep managing how large the rank is and then trying to move Phoenix around the map so that you keep hitting the enemy heroes, there is a far easier build which just focuses around the weapon mods, and this secondary build is what I have been experimenting with, and I gotta say it's quite a lot of fun. So first of all, you're gonna go with the mobile offense. So after moving, Phoenix's next basic attack deals 35% more damage to heroes. Then you have the target acquired. So basic attack against slowed heroes with repeater cannon activates, grants 10% movement speed for 4 seconds up to 40 seconds. This can actually save your butt quite a lot because it will speed you up and you might be able to move in or move out. After that, divert power weapon. So this is an activation thing. And activate to gain 40% basic attack damage for 5 seconds. Basic attacking a hero refreshes this duration. Once divert power weapons ends, drain all of shield capacitor's shield. So you have to consider your options because once this manages to run out, you are completely defenseless. We're gonna go with the purification salvo for this build and not the planet cracker. However, if you will be playing the match and you will see what the map is and what the enemy is doing, let's say you don't have that many enemies who would be actually trying to close in the distance, or there aren't that many team engagements, go with the planet cracker. After that, we're gonna go with the auxiliary shields. After that, we're gonna go with the offensive cannons. So every third basic attack against heroes while repeater cannon is active deals an additional 6% of the target's maximum health as damage. And then we're gonna go with the singularity charge. So repeater cannon grants 100% more attack speed, and phase bomb grants 1.25 more range. So one build focuses around slowing down the enemy and trying to hit them with the plasma cutter, while the other one is actually draining your shield while increasing your overall damage output. But both of these are really lots of fun. So we're gonna jump into a match, and depending on what the enemy team composition will be, I will try to go with either one of these two. So make sure to stay and watch the whole video in case you are considering skipping or something. So let's jump into it and see what we will come across. And we find ourselves on the map of the Dragonshire. Friendly team: Phoenix, Genji, Kira, Nazebo, Orphea. For Nazebo and Orphea, I already did a video. Then there is the enemy team with Zagara, Zeratul, Butcher, Chromie, and Asmodan. If I recall correctly, I already did cover Butcher and Asmodan both. Now, due to the fact that we will be actually trying to defend the shrines, I don't think going with the plasma cutter might be the best option. So I think I'm gonna go with the W build, and we're gonna see how much fun we can have with it. So wish me luck, I guess. So we're gonna go into the center here and try to do that initial engagement. Able to harass Zagara here quite nicely, but we have to be careful about Butcher's extending because that can be quite tricky. So we're gonna start rotating probably eventually to the other lanes so that we can keep gathering that EXP. Now with the splash damage, I was able to attack both Zeratul, Butcher, and Asmodan simultaneously. However, yeah, you're not gonna be able to do that much. So the white line, which is being currently charged, is showcasing our shield. I'm gonna try to leave here because Zeratul is ganking me. He was doing quite a great job. I could have been the first dead body in this match, which, well, honestly, these are not your professional walkthroughs. What the hell would you be expecting? What the hell is this guy doing here? Okay, so we're gonna just stand here and defend this position. Zgar is capable of actually pressuring us quite heavily, and I don't want to die. The Hydralisk cannot attack me right now. Oh my god, he somehow was able to attack me. Even through the damn gate. Okay, so the shrines are gonna be active rather quickly. I had to use the sippy cup, so now we will not have the support from that, but that's perfectly fine. Unfortunately, Phoenix is quite squishy, all things considered, so it's not up to your best interest to stay in the combat. You want to stick around, but you want to have more of like a supporting role, not really be there all this damn time and try to do God knows what, because that can be quite punishing. Okay, Zagar is gonna be able to take that, and unfortunately I cannot do too much. I do see Zeratul in here, but I cannot really go 2 versus 1. Is he gonna pop in? Is he gonna pop in? Is he not gonna pop in? Kira just rotated here and she kind of decided to leave, so that's gonna be bad. The enemy has the control over the shrines, so we need to somehow protect the middle. I cannot really do too much right now, right here, besides trying to steal this. I know that he's there, so I'm gonna leave because I saw him channeling the attack at me, and of course Butcher killed me. Kira could have tried to help me, but she came in 1 second too damn late. I was almost out of the stun from the Butcher, so that would have been okay, but it's fine. It's just the start of the match. We still have an important role to play. Now, when it comes to Phoenix, Phoenix is great at clearing out lanes. He has the W, the phase bomb, to actually clear out the lanes, and he can do that quite efficiently, so I highly do suggest you to try it. I'm gonna go and grab this thing. We're gonna go and try to actually channel the attack at Butcher. Trying to go after him so that he would not retain that meat which he just obtained. Okay, we're gonna go here. Now, unfortunately, I did use my teleport capability, so that's kind of bad, because if Zeratul would decide to show up, I can be in quite a lot of trouble. Looks like Butcher got Nazebo somewhere. I have to remain here, and I can be harassing the minion lanes quite well. I just have to keep an eye out on where the Zeratul is, as I do not see him. We do have the control over the top shrine here, which is great. Now, either way, if you use your phase bomb or your normal attack, you're going to be dealing some decent damage. Okay. Come on. Yeah, Zeratul obviously trying to recontest the shrine. He's gonna be able to do it. I cannot really do too much 1 versus this many. He was able to get the attack on top of me, but he did not warp to my position, as that would be just suicide. Zagara is able to harass the top lane quite severely. She does have the capability to do a lot of siege damage. Okay, it's done. We were able to escape, barely, but we were able to escape. I really need to warp the hell out of here. And nobody is at the bottom lane, which is problematic. We need to have control over the lanes, as that can create lots of problems. Genji is being harassed by Butcher. Asmodan popping down his demonic captain over here, helping to do what needs to be done. Zeratul warping away. The guard does have that creep on top over there. It would be actually up to my role to clear it out. I'm not really sure if Genji is gonna be able to do the channel. Damn it, I wanted to grab the camp. So we're gonna push out Zeratul a little bit out of this lane. Genji seems to be pushing the mid lane. If you are in the dragon, your objective should be to try and focus the bottom lane, because majority of the mercenary camps can actually support this push. So we're just gonna stay here. We're gonna keep on pushing, see what can be done. Zeratul got pushed away, and we are being eaten or swallowed by the maw. Was able to channel the hell out of there. Unfortunately, wasn't able to mark more enemies than I wanted. So unfortunately, Genji got eaten by Butcher, and he is at 120 something meat. So that's starting to be really dangerous. Trying to find that damn creep tumor. Going against Chromie is going to be annoying. Really don't like her. Really cannot play her, so please don't expect any miracles from me. I can only play so many heroes. So almost our entire shield got wiped. So we're just gonna keep on pressuring this. I really need to go take that CP cup before our shield starts to be reapplied. She's still there. Let's use up our abilities. We speed up the amount of attack we're able to do and take out Chromie. That's what she gets for shooting at me, all those damn stand thingies.
My beloved is gone, but his power remains.
Okay, the shrines are gonna be up and ready soon as well. I was really hoping Kira would come and help me out. This bottom camp would really help us out. Now I'm using the splash damage here in order to attack multiple targets simultaneously. Kira is not the best when it comes to clearing out the camp, but with the help of Phoenix, we're gonna be able to grab this. It's gonna help us push out a little bit more. And I need to rotate to another lane. However, I need to be careful because I don't know where Zeratul is. Zeratul is rotating to the bottom. Genji's at the top. So now the question is, where the hell is Butcher?
This might happen.
I'm quite sure he's gonna be protecting one of these middle shrines for channeling purposes. Chromie somewhere in here. So while she is busy with Genji, we're gonna switch the attack mode and attack her, get another kill on Chromie, and we're gonna keep on pushing through the bottom. So we now have the control over the dragon. The funniest thing what you can do is try to push the enemy hero back into your own fort. We're gonna keep on attacking Asmodan. I'm gonna attack Zeratul there, and I'm gonna try to apply some siege damage here. Clear out these minions, push down this fort, destroy that keep. Really don't want to get caught in all the damage here. But we can keep on pressuring the enemy as much as we can. And now we're gonna push back. Push Asmodan. Stun everyone. Try to scan. Totally miss because, well, not your professional walkthroughs. What can I tell you? Don't try this at home. That was really bad. That was really bad. Yeah, I saw that. Don't worry. But if you use the planet cracker, one thing we should have to keep in mind is the fact that you will become a stationary target. And the reason why I really don't want to be doing that right now is because of Butcher. As if you become a stationary target for Butcher, you're not gonna have a good time. We're able to hit Zeratul there. We're able to escape the attack. Try to attack me. Bottom bottom lane is being pushed with the help of the mercenaries. So I'm gonna try to get down here and protect this location, because as long as we have access to that keep, we have a huge advantage, because we have access to the sippy cup, we have access to some fortifications, and we have some sort of place where we can back away into. Now I do know that I'm using the plasma orbs in order to clear out this minion lane and this camp, but it's helping a lot. We still don't have a cooldown for the next shrine, so that's okay. The enemy is heavily focused on at the top there, so we need to be careful. Able to spot their tool there. I did try to use my consumable, but unfortunately, yeah, they retreated. We're gonna rotate to the top here, try to mess around with Butcher. He's not gonna make that. Come on, try it. Try something funky. Genji getting a kill over there, so we are kind of equal right now. We don't have secure top and they don't have secure bottom, so either shrine can be easily recontested by one side or the other. I have to be careful here because we don't know where Zeratul is, and if we go behind these bushes we just simply lose visibility. Enemy Butcher is gone, so it's only up to Chromie and only up to Zeratul to do something right now. Okay, let's switch, and that's another beautiful combo. We're gonna go with this attack. We're gonna put down serious siege damage on this keep. Even though we're gonna lose our shield here, it's okay because it's gonna take a while for the enemy to actually get on top of us and do some damage to us. So I'm hoping that's gonna be why I'm doing this. Let's get rid of these cockroaches. Asmodean, nice dunk. We're being swallowed by the maw. We have to be careful. Butcher is back on the map.
Choose a talent.
We're gonna go with that singularity charge. We're gonna start scanning. Beautiful job there from Genji. Nice, really nice. Thirdly, we do have the chance here to go and push out and get the core. Question is, who's gonna be willing to commit to that attack? And unfortunately, I walked right into the sand, and Chromie did utilize the combination of all her attacks. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, that was just really stupid move on my side. So far, what did I do wrong? I walked into Chromie's time trap, and I got just annihilated. And I missed one of the purification salvos completely. So, yeah, fun stuff. But it's okay. We are going to be able to come back and support our team. Nazebo is going to be up. We are getting another mercenary camp. And we're going to see what's going to happen. So top lane could use some help here, but it looks like Nazebo is going there. Butcher is at the bottom. He still does not have his 200 meat, which is great. Nazebo should be totally able to clear this out without any problems whatsoever. Genji and Kira are trying to grab the camp. Genji is absolutely horrible at trying to clear out camps or just do minion lanes. He should not be even like looking at their general direction. Asmodean with Butcher at the bottom. Kind of have to be careful because I'm doing this little aggressive push here. Let's switch to this so that we did do that splash damage. And once these guys somehow align, okay. Well, at least I was able to take out Zagara. Unfortunately, I did not know that the entire enemy team is beyond the 2 damn bushes, so that did not work out well. That did not work out well. And thanks to all these things, Butcher is able to get to that 200 something meat, and that's gonna be a whole lot of problems for us. So Nazeebo looks like he's pushing top, which is great. She should really not be doing this. Okay, so hopefully Nazeebo would decide to like try and protect maybe the bottom here so that we don't lose it. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of tricky to defend enemy from contesting the central shrine right now. Butcher is moving in. I definitely will not try to contest the center shrine. It's like impossible thanks to Butcher anyhow. But we need to like make sure that we stay alive until we can come up with some sort of plan. The enemy is at full strength. We are missing Orphea. Okay. Nice. Asmodan was overextended there, and that is why he is dead now. Okay, let's try to focus him. They weren't able to finish the channel thanks to Kira. Great job. I really hate Chromie, but the enemy player is doing a great job. And he's just able to keep landing those shots on me like there's no goddamn tomorrow. Which is really pissing me off. Okay, I'm gonna rotate to the top here in order to slow down these minions. Really don't want them to be pressuring the top lane too heavily. So whatever we can do to slow this down, we're gonna do just that. Still have the control. I'm gonna try to go and help Genji here. Wasn't able to get a decent shot from where I was standing, unfortunately. So he was able to take the camp. Zagara is gonna be channeling. Unfortunately, the enemy is gonna get the dragon this time. Okay, let's take the CP cup here. Ah, crap. What the fuck? How was he able to jump to my location like that? Usually you need to have the hero marked. I did not see the mark from Zeratul, so I'm not really sure if they reworked him somehow. It didn't really play Zeratul as of late, so I cannot really confirm it. But yeah, this is how a casual player plays MOBA. You won't see no expert tactics here. Just lots of missed purification salvos and stuff like that. It's okay, we can still turn this around. Chromie is really asking for some punishment here. Butcher is back on the map, so we need to be careful. Enemy pushing the bottom lane is a smart choice, but that was the last of the keeps which we had. Now it's only the way to the core. Now we have destroyed their central one, so we still have a slight advantage. This is where theoretically the Planet Cracker would come in handy, but I don't have that many targets which we can focus, so not really anything would change. Nice combination, really nice. That was a great combo from Orphea and Genji. Really, really nice. We're gonna push this. We're gonna take this camp. Zeratul is at the top. So let's try to seal this as fast as we can. We're just gonna keep on dealing that damage before the enemy respawns. Orpheus at the top. Okay, I went in just to be on the safe side to intercept whatever would happen. Zeratul is back. Did you see him with that mark?
Prepare yourselves.
Nice kill, and unfortunately I got killed anyhow.
Do not lose hope. Rise and meet
A little
our
confused as to
enemy
why, but
head-on.
okay.
Merc camp, now!
It's kind of risky to be pushing for that camp since we have Butcher over here. So I will be really careful. Orphea and Kira are not the best when it comes to clearing out these camps. But good job. Genji is just... I don't know what Genji's doing.
Put an end to this cursed realm.
Try me.
So he's just draining his HP. He could be helping here. Butcher is gone. Orphea is dead. You could have helped bottom. Not really sure how much of a difference is gonna be made by these camps. They have the bottom. We need to be careful. We should go support Nazeebo. So that's what I'm gonna do because Chromie is there and Chromie is a pain in the ass. And I got swallowed by them all. God damn it.
Double kill.
Yeah, I will survive this. Okay, so we still have control over the shrine. However, I could really use some CP cup right now. And then we can try to do something with defending the top lane. Kira is just moving in to contest the bottom. So we're gonna let her do just that. I'm not gonna try to grab the shrine right now. Just gonna try to make sure that we maintain control over the top. Looks like we have the dragon, so we should try to go for that push. Trying to keep an eye out on what's happening around me. It's only the Butcher, so we really should be able to make the core. Butcher is just standing there. Chromie is again trying to get me killed by all these damn things, but we were able to get that core.
Victory.
So definitely not the best showcase of certain talents and abilities, but yeah, we were able to do a couple of things and help out the team. We did see some beautiful combo from Genji and Orphea, so, well, I guess you were able to see it and I was able to be a part of it. But yeah, that's Phoenix. Now, obviously, this is one of the two options which you can go. There are many, many more. The alternative to the talents is trying to focus for your plasma cutter, but as you were able to see, trying to make sure that those heroes are actually gonna be stuck in that ring where the plasma cutter is shooting can be problematic. So depending on what's gonna happen, you will either have lots of fun or you will struggle, but definitely try to make sure that Phoenix is standing by the engagement and not in the engagement, and as he can be extremely squishy, as you were able to see. So with that said, I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day. If you haven't checked out the playlist in the video's description, go check it out. And if you want to see more fun content, go to the channel and see what I'm currently up to, as I publish content on a weekly basis. So if you like what I do here, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell, as this way you will be notified whenever new content is uploaded onto the channel. My name is Max, these are not your professional walkthroughs, and I'm going to wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you all in the comment section for tips, because I definitely need tips and advice on how to improve, or in the next uploads. Thank you all for watching, and bye-bye.